No need to reload that page. Extended mags here. This game, I get some doggies, a swarm, but that's, I'm not really going to talk about the gameplay as per usual. I am going to have to assume, by now. But, this game, I mentioned last video for the 39 of you that watched it. I was going to be talking about the NFL playoffs and my predictions. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So there's 4 games happening this weekend. None of them have my beloved Giants in them, so I don't really have anything invested in them. But honestly, I'd like to see an Andrew Luck RG3 or Andrew Luck Russell Wilson Super Bowl. I just want to see 2 rookies go at it. I think that'd be pretty dope. So let's start with the first game. It is going to be January 5th, so tomorrow. I'll put this on the Friday, tomorrow. At 4:30, the Bengals and the Texans. Now, the Texans kind of fell flat at the end of the year, and the Bengals destroyed my Giants, and they played like 29-6. I think I don't really know. I'm using a scar here, whatever. But this game, I don't see the Texans losing this game, but I also didn't see the Seahawks beating the Saints a couple years ago. But the Texans have looked a little flat coming off the end of the year, but that might just be because they're trying to rest their guys. I don't know the reason behind it. I can't just assume, they're just playing like crap now. I don't know that, but I do think the Texans are going to win, and I do want the Texans to win only because I want to see them play against the Patriots again. I think they're the only real team that can compete with the Patriots, or the only team, let me phrase that. I think they can compete better with the Patriots than the Bengals, because I fucking hate the Patriots. I'm a Giants fan. Man, looking at this bracket kind of makes me sad. I don't see the Giants out there. But I have the Texans winning this game, and we'll get scores. Texans are going to win 24-10. Texans win 24-17. 24-17, Texans will win. That brings us to the Vikings and the Packers. Now, the Packers lost to the Vikings last week. I don't see that as much of a problem, especially now they're playing at Lambeau Field. And I feel like last week, same thing with Texans. They didn't have to, it wasn't a must-win game for them. And I think of any team, they'd much rather play the Vikings, I believe, than the Bears, because they know how to handle Christian Ponder. They only got to worry about Adrian Peterson. I know that's a big thing, only got to worry about Adrian Peterson. But the Bears have, I think, more weapons offensively. Brandon Marshall, Matt Forte, and, Jay Cutler is not a horrible quarterback. Christian Ponder's pretty bad. So I think the Packers would have rather play the Vikings in this spot anyway. And that's what's happening. Actually, I believe if the Packers won, when they got a first-round bye, I don't know. But let's just say, all intents and purposes, only thing I was paying attention to in the playoffs this past week was the Vikings, the Bears, and the Cowboys all had to lose for the Giants to make it. That didn't happen, so I assumed. My assumption is that if the Packers won, they'd play the Bears. However, maybe if they won, they would have got the first round bye. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to pretend that I know. So we're just going to take the information I said, and we're just going to, put that at the back of our minds. Packers winning this game by a score of 31-21. No, Blair Walsh is pretty good. Hold on, let me rephrase that. It's going to be 31-27. Blair Walsh is going to make 2 field goals because he's pretty good. So that brings us to the next game, which is the Colts and the Ravens. As much as I want to see the Colts win, I just think the Ravens are going to do it. I've only picked the lower seeds here. It's just I don't know. It's not at home for the Colts either, so it's a big minus for Andrew Luck. But I really think, especially with Ray Lewis now saying, "Yep, this is it," he's really going to try and give Andrew Luck a concussion. Not a concussion per se, but you know what I'm saying. He's really going to try to put a hurting on him. And I just really, really think that the Ravens are going to be a close one now. I think they're going to go far in the playoffs. They would have made the Super Bowl last year if it wasn't for Lee Evans dropping that pass in the end zone. So I think the Ravens are going to have this, but I will not be surprised if the Colts pull it off. I'll say it right now. I will not be surprised if the Colts win this football game. But I think the Ravens are going to win in a close one. A score of 24-20 is going to be the final score of the Colts game. And to wrap up the playoffs, we have the Seahawks and the Redskins, which is by far going to be the most entertaining game I've seen in a while. 2 mobile rookie quarterbacks and 2 explosive teams. I mean, the Seahawks, as of late, have just put on a clinic on other NFL teams. And the Redskins, once thought dead, have come back and, beat the Giants that one time. And that kind of hurt them a little bit. But they once thought dead. They won like 7 games in a row or 7 out of 8 or something crazy like that. And here they are in the playoffs. Beat the Cowboys to get in. And I think it's going to be one hell of an entertaining game. So I am excited to watch that game. Oh god, it's like a toss-up here. I am going to go with the Washington. No, I'm going with Seattle Seahawks, just because I think that the Seahawks defense will be able to contain RG3, and I do like watching Marshawn Lynch run in prime time. So I'm hoping to see him play against, the Super Bowl. I would love to see the 2 rookie quarterbacks go ahead, but I think the Seahawks are going to clinch this game by a score of 20 to 17. I think I have that score in another game, but 20 to 17 is going to be. And those are my forwarding teams. I got the Texans winning. I have the Seahawks winning, I have the Ravens winning, and I have the Packers winning. So, hopefully you enjoy this video, and next week I'll be doing another prediction video on the next 4 games. So, I hope all that fun stuff. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see all you guys next time. Peace.
Brought the pain. Time to get paid.
Very good. Congratulations. Very well played. I like this lobby. These kids are poopy.